what Ferguson did for us as a country was to bring to light and bring to the table how much of race relations we still haven't dealt with, how much we haven't talked about, how much we don't know how to talk about the problems that have been systemic and ongoing for centuries. These are problems that have created systems that still treat African Americans and people of African descent as subhuman, demarginalized individuals. At a certain period in time, people who have been treated that way will respond in anger. Anger is a way of expressing hurt. And where have black people been able to express their hurt? We don't get to hear that. The interesting history of rap music, that's when we first started hearing the anger of black youth, 30 years ago. That anger is rarely heard. Martin Luther King said a riot is the language of the unheard. So Ferguson was an attempt for the unheard to be heard, and now it's time for America to listen. I think some of the issues certainly have been talked about, polarized, argued about, theorized. The militarization of the police and such a response to black protesters obviously is one. But I think the real issue is that we are still in an America that's separate and unequal. In Ferguson, we know white people and black people live in the same town. They may even live side by side. But there are two different realities in this country. If you are a person of color and if you are a white person, your lived experiences are very different. And for many black people, particularly black males, that means being profiled, that means being suspect, that means being accused of crimes before you have even been asked what you are doing and whether what you are doing is legal or illegal. There's this assumption that young black men are always doing something worthy of arrest. That kind of behavior in America should not exist today, not in the 21st century.